Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is American Truck Simulator.
Alright, we're going for a rest. Vassal has gotten another couple $1,000. Yusuf has gotten almost $3,000. Now I think by default I'm gonna have to rest in like 11 hours. Sorry, I'm pressing buttons. Okay, actually, it looks like I could get there on a single trip. Okay, so... You know what, but that assumes no delays. Let's assume we're getting delayed. We're not going to risk it. We can pull off in Reno. And we can pick up this question mark.
Ready to roll.
And we'll do that. Alright. Sun is going down. We're going back into darkness. There's the link in the chat for the Improvision Entertainment Discord channel. It turns out, in this past week, while I was updating stuff and doing offline things for stream and preparing things and double-checking things, that, Improvision Entertainment was not actually, like, fully searchable on Discord. So even though I was saying, hey, you can search for us on Discord, that might be easier, turns out that wasn't a thing you could do. So, I apologize for anybody who tried to find us that way previously who's seeing or hearing this message now. But now, or soon, I'm not sure how long it takes for it to actually transition on Discord's end, because I just did it like, 48 hours ago or something like that. But now, if you're seeing this on YouTube almost assuredly, you should be able to search for Improvision Entertainment on Discord and find us. Which I thought you could do all along. There's something very HDR burning about that sunlight setting. I can't believe Microsoft got,
Get ready to turn right.
like, GoldenEye 007 running perfectly fine on the Xbox,
Turn right.
I think on the 360, and it was working just fine, and then the guys who own Bond were like, no. No. That really sucks. GoldenEye is definitely a game that should be played by more people, but hey, apparently you can now download it and play it in emulation, so that exists. Do 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 do. Truck parking? Oh, it's a rest area. Time to speed up. Excuse me, pardon me. 1 second. Bug on the wall. I handled it. It's okay. So, yeah. So, Valheim? I gotta pick a way to say it and just say it until I'm corrected. Valheim is, like, very Norse in its presentation, which is pretty cool. It's got skill ups for, like, all kinds of skills, including, you know, carpentry and chopping wood and stuff like that. I want to get the ability to, like, really, I don't know. I want to be more secure, and what I need for that is to upgrade my equipment, and to upgrade the equipment, you need to, like, pick up new, minerals and stuff like that, and bring them back to base, and then you'll have, like, you immediately get new recipes for doing that. And, I need new recipes, because I want to have better gear, and I want to have better home stuff. And like I said, I think that's their first planned update for the game, is to get better home stuff. 50 miles an hour? I just made it to 60. Oh, 30 now? Do. Oh, what game you're not gonna make me turn into that right-hand turn on the left? For no discernible reason? I don't think I've been here before. Have I been here before? Do. I definitely think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in front of my existing way station area, like this place that I've made, and I'm gonna go about building a second building and see if I can do it better than the first building, and then upon doing it better than the first building, I'm going to probably tear down the first building. Because, I mean, I know you get better building equipment stuff later. Like, I think you can get, like, iron doors and being able to actually... I wish you could build out of stone from the beginning since you have stone, but I guess you probably need, like, the knowledge of some sort of concrete foundation or something. Or not concrete foundation, but, like, mortar to keep the stones in place, I would think. That truck's going really fast. Wow. That dude screamed past me. Bobble bobble. Alright, yellow curve. Really would have had trouble with that in a previous incarnation. I'm glad I got this whole analog stick thing handled. Did that say 55? Alright, 35 miles an hour through town. Even slower. Okay, so. Yep, running out of energy. Damn. As much as I want to honestly keep playing, I am going to have to call it after this run. So, let me think of other stuff to talk about. Because you need stuff to talk about when you're doing Twitch stuff. I guess I'll ask anybody who's watching, as well as anybody watching later on YouTube, when you're watching on Twitch, do you ever throw bits at, like, making sound effects and stuff like that? I've been thinking about setting up a soundboard thing, so that while I'm playing, like, ATS or anything else that requires, like, concentration, that chat can, like, distract me with sound effects and stuff like that. I mean, obviously I want a whole bunch of, like, custom emotes so that people get, like, custom things on screen if they go for donations and stuff like that. I love that stuff. I'm not a big enough streamer to necessarily have my own memes yet, but I have at least in-jokes from years of hanging out with my friends and stuff like that, so I could turn those into donation things, and then if people were ever wondering what they were, then I could describe them. I am still... So, I will be moving, probably. We're going to give it a good 90% chance. There's a 90% chance that I am moving in the next few months. Will it interrupt my streaming schedule? Probably. Hopefully, if I am actually able to take all of the 60 days notice before moving, then the hope from that is that I will take all of the 60 days to actually move. Whereas pretty much almost every other time I've moved, I've had to rush out really fast. The first time I moved out, I had to sneak out, getting 85% of my stuff shoved into 1 or 2 car rides while my stepdad was at work. Because he was going to be... And he ended up being very pissed off that I left. But I made it. On my left. I mean, that was many years ago at this point. But, like, since then, it's been... Oh, shit. Is that railroad? No. Excuse me.
Get
Yellow
ready
turn.
to turn left.
I gotta get ready to turn left.
Turn left.
When I ended up moving from, when I ended up getting kicked out of my place in the place I was in the upstate in Greenville, I got kicked out because I was living with two friends and one of the friends' brothers, and they broke up, and I helped the one of them who was leaving get away from the other one, which really upset that one, basically. So, we've spoken one time since. Well, not one time since. I mean, obviously, we spoke when he threatened me with a knife. But after that, we spoke once or twice, like, years later. As far as I know, we're okay as people. Because, you don't ever want to be in a situation where even if you're not, you are perceived as betraying a friend. That's really, really fucking hard to not seem like you're doing when two friends are in conflict and you have to, like, pick a side. Did that truck decide not to pass me? What the hell was that? So, that sucked. And then, I was told I didn't get to keep living there after 30 days. And then that 30 days turned into much shorter than that. And I basically had to get my stuff out really fast. Then after that time, when I was living in Columbia, South Carolina, with some friends, the building next door basically suffered damage, I think from fire or otherwise. And it was an apartment complex, so they basically shared space, basically shared a wall. And they were told that they were going to have to, like, move to another building in the apartment complex. And that apartment was, like, nasty. Like, it was not in good shape at all. Not because of them. It was just not a good apartment complex. Oh, I guess I could say. I believe that was Hunter's Ridge, Columbia, South Carolina. I don't recommend them. And I've basically been scouting for a place for them to be. I went scouting, and then the office got upset with them because they gave notice, but they didn't give written notice when they were told they didn't have to give written notice. Was the whole freaking thing that happened. What was I looking at there? Oh, that truck was just stuck with its turn signals on for a long period of time. So we basically had to move everything within a week, but luckily at the last, like, just as that was happening, I managed to get finalized for an apartment, which is where we currently live, and have lived for 10.5 years. Almost the longest I've lived in it anywhere. Definitely the second longest I've lived anywhere.
Turn right.
Growing up in the upstate, I think the little duplex that me and my mom lived in, I guess I lived there for like 7 years. And then the main place in the upstate that we lived for the longest after 88, I think it was 88 anyway, I lived there until my early 20s. So that was like, I don't know, 13 years? So, yeah. It's been a long time, and I like this apartment. I like the people I'm with, but I guess things gotta change. I wish they weren't changing in the middle of a pandemic, but they are. Let's see. On my left. Guy decided it wasn't worth it, so that's cool. Wish people would stop deciding to pass me and then make it like he's got dotted line. I don't know why he's got dotted line, because that doesn't seem safe enough to keep a dotted line for that long. Just speaking logistically. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little sloppy with the analog stick. I'm definitely feeling that 1 hour of sleep I got last night. Okay. Not a lot is happening, so anybody who's watching later on Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and run some ads. I hope you don't mind. But I need to do it so that the Twitch algorithm doesn't ignore me, and I hope you understand that. So you're probably not going to miss anything on this 2-lane road, and if I get into a wreck, well, you'll be back in enough time to see it, I'm sure. But hopefully that won't be the case. Otherwise, I will be continuing. And some of you have got ad blockers, so I don't block any ads on Twitch. Twitch complains that I block ads on Twitch, but it's a lie. I don't block ads on Twitch. You can't just block all the ads and expect a service you like to be around forever, and I do like Twitch. And you might be thinking, oh, but Hunterman, you're using Twitch. Obviously, you like Twitch. I'm like, yeah, but I'm uploading all the videos to YouTube, and I am not a fan of YouTube. Like, YouTube has serious issues. It's sort of in the same place as Facebook in my mind, which is to say, it's the best at what it does, and it's terrible. If we had, like, competition of Youngblood upstart services, then I know some people could create something that would be better at what it does than YouTube, but they're not going to have the level of,
and then continue straight on.
like, people and manpower and money to put behind it to make sure the infrastructure is there. And just,
Go straight on.
And even if you do, you don't have the ability to get the word out of the product, get a whole bunch of people to use it. The whole reason that products like Facebook and YouTube and just Google in general work like it does is because it's ubiquitous. Like, it's so out there at this point that uh-oh. I don't think it was really clear how much I need to slow down for that. That one says 45 miles an hour, though, so we're going to pay attention to that. Oh, my bad, it's just 45 miles an hour in town. Still about 415 miles to go. Pardon me, there's some S-curves happening. .45 through here. I don't know if you're there in chat. How long have you lived wherever it is that you currently live? I'd be interested to know. Or if you're watching later on YouTube. Question of the day, if you will. How long have you lived wherever it is that you live? Have you been there your whole life? Have you moved countries? Have you always lived in the same town? Are you one of those people whose family moves like every few months because of parental work or other troubles or something? Just out of curiosity, if you feel like saying, I'd be interested to know. I read all of the comments, Um, I don't click through on the porn ones if I can help it. I check and make sure, yep, that's a porn link, then I close it, and then I report it to YouTube. YouTube just lets them keep doing it. That's most of the comments we get at this point. But, meh. I know real people are out there watching. So says the algorithm. Not for long, if I'm being totally real, but they do exist. Perhaps you exist. Perhaps you're watching right now. And if you are, what keeps you coming back to American Truck Simulator? I'd be really curious to know. Because if you're this far into the playlist and you've been watching, that's of definite interest to me. Because this is one of those games where I'm surprised by the number of people who have on various nights shown up and conversed and had conversations while I'm playing, and it surprises me over here on Twitch. But, like, is anybody watching it on the YouTube? I don't know. The videos are still going up, and they're still getting, you know, their views. But also, I don't know if I would enjoy watching this game played, but who am I to judge? I'm playing the game, so... I am hopefully playing it in a way that is entertaining to you and that you are entertained. But as far as, like, why that's entertaining, I'm not completely certain. And then on an unrelated note, as I'm thinking about rogueliking games and having a driving game with roguelike elements that plays like San Andreas, man, it would be really cool to have a game that could be like roguelike Crazy Taxi, where the city gets generated by, like, you can have like a seed you can share with your friends and you get into a specific leaderboard. Like, that would be pretty cool. Especially if it's supported, had mod support for, like, certain building entrances and stuff like that. Okay, we got a cop on the right here. Alright, I am trying to remember where the next rest area was. I think it was pretty close to the destination. Oh, I've never been on this road before. You can see how the gray highlight on the minimap is uncovering. I was kind of mentally trying to figure out exactly where I was. I am beginning to fall asleep at the wheel for real. Do 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 do. All right, let's see, what do we got? Wobbling. I don't hate how it... Oh no, what's this? I was right about there being a potential detour.
Okay, let's find a new route.
But it does look like it ends right there, so...
Go straight on.
Aww. Yep, too tired. I slid right into that. Is he gonna go? He might not go. Oh, he's turned on caution lights. Damn. Oh, he decided to move. I was just gonna go around him. We're going up. To 20 tick. To 20 tick. Man, I so hope I'm rested for stream tomorrow. Whoa. Part of that was a bad call. Let's see if we can get ourselves back up to speed. We're getting close to sleeping through most of the day. It is Thursday. We have to get to our destination, I believe, by 4 a.m. on Friday. So let's think about that. If I sleep for 8 hours right now, it'll be a little after noon. Which gives us plenty of time. Yeah. Okay. We are currently on track. We have another accident like that one that's just behind us. Then, like if it shuts off an exit, that could really be a problem. But hopefully that won't happen. The game is lighting up now as the sun is rising. Kind of surprised I don't have any more drivers coming in the same period of time, if I'm being totally honest. Never been on this road? Am I gonna travel through one of the other cities? No, there's Reno. Okay, Reno's where I'm taking a nap just in case. Oh, I'm gonna go through Reading. Perfect. Then I'm just gonna have to come back here and go through Chucky. I could have actually... Hold on. Dumb thought. Why not both? Let's do it.
This has been Improvision Entertainment presents American Truck Simulator. I've been Hunterman, and I will see you in the future.